Hello and welcome to Air and Ash. I'm Ashley Bennett. I'm actually going to share with you guys today how to cleanse your auric field with Palo Santo. So why I do this is probably kind of important. I actually believe, I'm an intuitive healer. Maybe I should share that. And as I see and feel energy, I actually see the body as being only one of our bodies. I actually believe that we have multi-dimensional bodies, and one of those bodies is an energy body. So when we cleanse our auric field, what we're actually doing is releasing and getting rid of any stuck or stagnant energy. There's several different things you can do to do that, including doing energy work in meditation or seeing an intuitive healer like me, but it just depends on what you're seeking. So I want to just give you a few little tips on how I do this, and I do this almost every day. Usually before I pull my cards or before I sit to meditate. Sometimes I do it while I'm setting an intention before I start my yoga practice. But either way, I just want to give you guys a few tips on how to do it. And just, while I'm lighting this actually, so I'm gonna, so I have a little abalone shell, also because if you leave this on your coffee table, it won't actually leave like a hot mark on your table. So I use mine for smudging my house with sage or with the Palo Santo. So first off, make sure that you're buying something that is sustainably sourced, meaning that they don't chop these trees down to make this. Sustainably or eco-friendly farms actually wait for trees to fall, and then they harvest the wood from trees that have been lying dormant from anywhere from 3 to 10 years. So make sure that you're purchasing it from something that is, once again, sustainable and eco-friendly. Secondly, you just want to put it at a downward angle like this. And some people use matches. I use lighters because I do this every day, and I'm not using matches every day. So this will take a moment to light. So I keep mine at a 45-degree downward angle typically. Obviously adjust as needed. You don't need the whole damn stick to be on fire, just to be clear, just the very end of it so that it comes to a point where it has that red ember kind of going. So, and then you just blow it out. So you can see it's already smoking. Oh, I had a little halo there. It's kind of cool. I love when that happens. So this is how I do mine, or how I do my process, I should say. So I start from the front right here at the top of the head, and I go all the way down. I come up one side or the other, do my whole arm, and then I come around. Try not to singe your hair. Once again, I do this every day, and so I singe my hair all the time. But I have some to spare, so it's all good. And then I come up around the back, move my hair, and then I just kind of, go from there. I go wherever it feels like there's any additional stuck energy. The main one that I love to do though is the crown chakra, so the very top of my head. This is to me the connection to the divine in a lot of ways, and where we get our information and downloads a lot of times. And so clearing my third eye and my crown chakra are just it feels like an instant release of energy. And then because I do a lot of crystals and things like that, I actually and I do energy work with my hands as well, so I tend to do it with my hands a little extra. So you can do this with oracle decks, spirit decks, crystals, your home. You can do it with whatever, but really it's making sure that you're doing it in a very just at least intentional and sacred way. The translation for Palo Santo is holy wood. So it's an ancient and holy sort of practice that actually clears energy. The cool thing that is different about Palo Santo than sage is that sage to me is a way, I use it mainly for my house, but I will cleanse all the energy, stuck energy, negative energy from my home, or what I call low frequency energy from my home especially. But Palo Santo also has the ability to attract positive energy, which I think is kind of cool. So I think that's one of the reasons I use it so much. But I just always feel like I just took an easier I don't know, an easier inhale, like an easier breath in every time I do it, and just cleanse my energy, especially between sessions for me, because I'm working on other people's energy and stuck energy, and so I need to constantly keep my own very clear. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the video and that you learned something new about how to use Palo Santo, and obviously do it safely. Don't leave it burning on its own. Other than that, I will be back next week with something new to share with you guys. Okay, bye.